You are my You.
Ready? You do it. Bring it in.
I guess we'll just start by opening this up.
Yeah.
Let's just start with that.
Let's get it cracking. What's going on, guys? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We're what? Over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube now.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah, views are going up slowly but surely. And guess what? It's our 50th episode. Yeah, it's our 50th episode. Ready, guys? Woo!
Oh shit! Oh my god!
And every day we're becoming better interviewers, better question askers, better question makers,
Better
and
listen pretenders.
pretending to give a fuck. We're still not sponsored and we're still not monetized, but you know what? It's gonna be okay because
And we forgot cups, but we have this bottle of Prosecco.
we did forget cups, and we keep it real. We don't give a fuck. We're just gonna share it, and I don't have herpes or anything like that, so
I actually don't either, believe it or not.
very good Prosecco.
It'll do the trick.
Sponsor us, Tutela.
But yes, that is correct. This is the 50th.
50. Yeah.
50th episode of the Pimp Daddy podcast, or the PDP, however you like to associate the name of the show. Yeah, this has been a lot of fun. Thank you so much for doing 50 episodes with me, Sheri Ciprane.
Yes, 50 episodes, guys.
Wild times.
I mean, yeah, I've had so much fun. I've learned a lot about myself.
We really are different than when we first started, too. It was a little over a year ago. We're a weekly podcast.
Way more unhinged.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well.
We were sitting on, like, my grandfather's dining room chairs.
That's true.
In, like, Windsor Terrace, the studio. Shout out. I'm not going to say his name because...
I want to give a shout out to Johnny. I want to say what's
I didn't know if I could. Okay, Johnny. Shout out Johnny.
Shout out Johnny. He helped us with, like, the first 20-something episodes.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Yo, man, you did a great job.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be here without him.
Right.
Yeah, it's been so much fun to just do all these episodes. We've been doing a lot more guest episodes lately.
Right.
When we first started, it was a lot of just us.
Wait, because
people
had to get to know us, you know?
Yeah.
And I think once we get more viewers and more subscribers and people, they're going to go back to those first ones as well. And it'll just go like that.
Oh, I mean, those are some of definitely some of the funniest moments for sure. I think.
Well, then we should have one. We should have a solo episode soon. Then.
Well, yeah, that's why I always try to make sure most of the time we get a little 10 minutes at the beginning, let people know we're still here.
Exactly.
Here to be goofy. Here to say some wild shit. Whether even though we are a little different, a little older.
I've evolved
wiser,
a lot. You know. I've come down a lot on my methadone, so
hey, and that's what's up. That's awesome.
Half of my medication is cut in half, so I think that filter is no longer there. I mean, I didn't have a filter, and now I'm starting to have like a very light shade come down because I still don't have a filter.
You're turning into like a normie, kind of slowly but surely.
Normie?
Not totally. Don't get me wrong.
I could never be that.
Yeah.
I'm still highly inappropriate and say horrible things, but. Yeah, I think a little bit now before I act. And can we just talk about 1 second what the fuck Rad is wearing right now?
What are you talking about? These are just Tommy Hilfiger jeans.
Yes. Yep. That's what I'm talking about, the jeans, everybody. The jeans. No, let's talk about the leather cut you got on. And in the motorcycle gang, motorcycle club community, we call it a cut, okay? It's a leather cut, all right? And now he could look like a very sexy prospect. And what a prospect is in the motorcycle gang is they don't trust you fully yet, so you're a part of the gang for little stuff.
Oh, okay.
So you look like a young little prospect. Or if you go into the West Village or, Chelsea, they might think you're a fag.
Oh.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why they call them the Village People, because they're always hanging out in the West Village, Mm-hmm. What? No. No, I just wanted to wear something special, remind you of your childhood for the 50th episode.
It does. Reminds me of my uncle.
Not only is it the 50th episode, but it was your birthday this week, too. Happy belated.
Thank you. I'm officially at the age where people say, you look good for your age.
Oh. Is that a compliment?
Yeah, because I'm not going to keep telling my age anymore. I stopped telling my age in my bits on stage. I just say I'm old.
Yeah.
And I say however many years I've been out or whatever. I don't say my age.
The worst thing about saying your age in a bit is when you have to keep doing the bit year after year.
Yeah. I've been out for 26 years. I've been out for 27 years. I've been out for 28. You have to change it up every time. Yeah.
And it really does beg the question, is it necessary? No,
Depends.
it's not.
Depends on how long the bit is, I've learned. Because I can shorten stuff down, you know?
Yeah, of course.
But if I'm doing 15, 20 minutes, I'm going to tell that story.
Right.
You're
going to dig in.
Go in. All in.
Go deeper. How's stand-up been for you? You've been doing a lot more shows the last few weeks.
Yeah, it goes like this. It goes, you have 6 shows a week. Sometimes you have 2 shows in one day. And then the next week I'll have 1 show.
Right.
And then the next week I'll have 3. And the next week I'll have 7. And then the next week I'll have 0. Or 2 weeks in a row I'll have none. So it's not consistent at all. But it's definitely, I would say, 10 to 15 shows a month.
Yeah, that's a good number.
Which is average. Maybe sometimes 7.
That's what I've been on. I've been on like that 15 show a month for
maybe
like
7,
5
maybe
or
5.
6 years,
like,
probably. Yeah. And it's I feel like you can have a little bit of a life balance and like actually do some other stuff, but
writing.
It is hard to wonder like how much further you'd go if you were doing that every night thing, which I don't think either one of us can afford the time or energy to do that.
Not
which
right
kind of
now.
sucks, you know, but it is what it is. But
I was talking to someone last night who was visiting from I think Kansas or something. And they were saying like they can't believe how many independent shows there are in New York. Where he lives, it's once a month.
Yeah.
And it's an open mic / booking showcase show. So they do the open mic after and they showcase in the beginning. And the whole town comes and it's like 60 people, like the whole community, like 60 to 100 people, he says, and it's once a month. And that's all you get, you know? And it's the same people, so you have to change your material once a month. I couldn't imagine that. Like, we are so blessed and to have so many independent shows that we can get on at real comedy clubs with the real audience. Yeah. Sometimes the open mics we go to have real audience members. Yeah, Sometimes they suck and there's 4 people in the audience.
New York is definitely awake and moving again after a tough winter.
It's a boot camp, yeah.
Things are definitely going again as a bartender and comedian and event planner and all that shit. Just everything's picked up the last, I'd say three weeks, you know, just everyone's like finally, like, it just seems like out of nowhere people have money, people like have energy, people are doing things again.
They're ready to get back out in the world.
I will say people aren't drinking like they used to though. People do not drink like they used to drink.
Well, I was listening to a podcast, whatever, don't matter, but it's more of an intellectual podcast. It's like not really a comedy one, but they were saying that, Gen Z, 70 to 80% of drinking has declined with Gen Z. And so since millennials. And then millennials, it declined, I think, 30, 40% since Gen X. And then so it keeps declining, but Gen Z is the largest percentage that don't drink. They do like psychedelics, weed, whatever. And they were saying a lot of it has to do with like the internet and being educated on how bad it is. So for how much I hate the internet and how much I think it sucks and that autistic people invented it, now we all have to live under an autistic rule. It is good. It does have its good, because look, Gen Z's not drinking anymore. But it also sucks, right? Because, bro, loosen up, right? I don't know. What 100%. Do you think?
I mean, I don't know. I think
you don't got to be alcoholics, but like if you go to the bar at a the Bush or the Woods, no one's drinking.
Right.
Like,
yeah. Well, I think I don't know if that's a poverty thing or
no.
You don't think that's an age thing? Like, you don't think that they'll... I mean...
At least they could afford 1 drink or 2 drinks.
Yeah, that's a good point.
They don't drink at all. Some drink.
As a bartender, drives me nuts. That's for sure. I know that.
Oh,
but just people taking up space and, like... The thing about taking up space is that's potential money that people could be using if it's, like, a busy place.
Yeah.
Or it's, like, extra eyes you have to keep on people. If, like... I don't know. Mm-hmm. I just don't...
It also just might be a bubble in New York, too. Maybe...
I think good for them for not drinking, but then you need to figure out what you're going to do. Because right now you guys don't have really, like, personalities at all. Your whole personality is that you're, like, part of the robot. You're, like, you know, you're part of the phone.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Like, millennials, we had, like, some hope, and we have, like, that little bit of the old school, like...
Yeah, we're on the cusp of everything. We were around when the internet wasn't there at all, and then we were there when it was birthed, and then now we're here when it's full blown. They've been alive since it's been full blown. That's all that the reality that they know. It's that, what do they call it now? Main character energy.
Right.
They all have, you guys aren't fucking special. Okay? All right? Like,
I'd be okay with it if they were doing something cool.
that's what I mean. Like, some are special, don't get me wrong. Like, Chapel Roan, she's Gen Z. She's fucking special. Shout out Chapel Roan. I saw her at Baby Blues at this restaurant in Williamsburg. She was with her girlfriend and, like, no makeup on, no nothing. And cleaning out my cousin's litter boxes. And I have a fucking bag of litter, right? And I'm walking down because the trash men were there. So he tells me to put it on the other side. So I'm walking down and I go down towards the restaurant and fucking Chapel Roan's eating outside with her people or whatever. There's paparazzi all around taking pictures. I trip over a sidewalk dip. The cat litter spills everywhere.
Oh.
And it stinks like shit and cat piss.
Yeah, sure.
Right in front of Chapel Roan. Okay, didn't know it was her. I just thought she was some stinky girl in Williamsburg,
Yeah, I mean, she's used to it. Her fans all smell like that.
But I was like wondering why there was I thought they were doing a press release with the cameras and everything. And then I was, the guy came out and cleaned it up for me and it was all good. And then he tells me as he's cleaning it up, I'm like, where are all these cameras? And he tells me that's Chapel Roan. I'm like, oh my fucking God. I just spilled cat litter.
I feel like if I saw Chapel Roan, I would have no idea.
I didn't know it was her.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I think that's normal. But, she doesn't have all that fucking clown makeup on, probably.
No, she didn't. She didn't have makeup on.
And I think she's a great artist. I'm not speaking ill of the artist, No,
I mean, we had Lady Gaga. I had Madonna first, and then I had Lady Gaga. And now they have Chapel Roan. It's all like, I have Miley Cyrus,
Yeah. I've been going through a Miley Cyrus phase
I
lately.
love her.
She's so good.
Want you still away?
Just so talented.
Yeah.
Just so talented.
Yeah. She can get on my wrecking ball any day.
Yeah, okay, but
She might, too.
Maybe.
If I saw her at a bar.
I feel like you could riz her up, as the children would
say.
say.
Yeah, I think I could. Even if not, we could at least be friends.
I don't think I could riz up Miley Cyrus. I don't think I have it in me.
No.
Because I'm not like, I could if I had more status or money.
Oh, yeah, if you were famous, you could.
Right.
Yeah.
But
sometimes, like, look at Seth Rogen. If Seth Rogen wasn't famous or Jonah Hill wasn't famous and they hit on girls at the bar, do you think Seth Rogen and Jonah Hill, not famous, would riz it up? No.
I think that's I would like to work for them one day, so I'm not going to say anything bad about them.
No, they probably would respect me for even saying it's true.
No,
but I will give you this.
for sure, yeah.
I will give them this, though. Funny guys do get pussy no matter what you look like.
Oh, for sure. Well, yeah, because apparently sex is emotional for women.
Right, it's in their head. Mm-hmm.
So you got to get them to emote. That's what I've been hearing.
That's the word now, emote? Is that short for emotion?
I think, that's like the verb of the noun.
Okay.
Emote. So emotion is a thing, and then emoting is doing it.
That's why I use a lot of verbal when I have sex. So I'll be like, that's my pussy. Say it's my pussy.
Right.
Oh, that's your pussy. I'll be like.
I feel like that's a very lesbian thing to do.
I did it with guys when I had sex with guys too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll be like, I'm strangling your dick right now.
Oh, I'll have sex in silence all day. I'll play the sound of silence on mute. I'll fucking.
Your silent film, Charlie Chaplin. Just Charlie Chaplin out there.
Yeah, I mean, come
giggity,
on.
Giggity.
Anything could throw this whole thing off. This is fucking operation. Don't hit the tweezers.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's like you're dissecting a bomb. You don't want to fuck it all up.
The female orgasm,
It's hard.
See, I think I think lesbians have a unique advantage when it comes to making women orgasm, because you have to drop your ego at the door. Like you can't have an ego going into it.
No. Because
you're using things that aren't you. I think with a man, you're like, oh, I want it to be my dick, or I want it to be my tongue, or whatever.
Right.
So it's like all about.
Yeah, we own it because we have no choice but to own it.
So guys will drive themselves mad for years trying to figure it out. Meanwhile, a woman already knows, you just got to fucking buy this gadget that Instagram told me to buy.
The womanizing that clit all up, just womanizing it all
I'm
up.
like, I will not be replaced.
Yeah. No, but I think if you incorporate everything in one, it's fun. Like penetration with a real penis like you have,
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. And then, like towards the end of it, you give her vibrator or her womanizer and let her come at the end while you're playing with her, boobies or whispering in her ear or whatever. Just give her the. That's what I do. Like if I can't make my wife come or whoever I'm with, like I'll just get a toy. And
do you both come?
I mean, no, not always. I have to have a toy or a clip bumper, which is it goes on the back of the dildo.
Okay.
So it goes on the back here and it like rubs on there. I call it digging because I feel like I'm digging, you know, just like digging. Yeah, it's friction like that. So not all the time. Yeah, she definitely makes me come. Women have made me come, but it's not every single time. No. Mm-mm.
I feel like as a dominant, because I know you're submissive and dominant, but just your personality seems so, you know,
dominant.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like it's got to be such a vulnerable scenario for you to be orgasming anyway. You know.
Yes.
Like that's like different.
It's like shutting, especially so it's more vulnerable for me when I'm getting my pussy eaten.
Oh shit!
Because she's down there and her eyes are looking up at me.
Yeah. And
she's dominating me and her eyes are looking up at me. And I'm like, oh, I gotta let down the guard. I have to let down the power, you know. So that's when I turn almost very feminine sometimes, you know. Or I let Brienne, bleep that out. You don't have to. They know it's my wife. Whatever, don't matter. I'll use the strap
got a bunch
on.
Of names.
Yeah, that's true. I let her use the. Not let her, but if she wants to, I will let myself get penetrated from her using an actual strap on.
Oh wow!
And I get but you know what I mean. Twice a year, you know, whenever she wants, and then it's coming up for the second time.
Like getting your tires rotated.
Yep, exactly. Oil change.
Damn.
get my oil change. So not looking forward to it at first, but eventually I do just give in.
Sure.
You know? And I just let myself become submissive and vulnerable and just take the dick, you know what I mean? She likes to use a sparkly one. So
she likes to use like a sparkler?
Yeah, the highest feminine dildo you'll ever see.
You're like getting fucked by like
a sparkle dick, bro.
By like a Lisa Frank folder
exactly.
from your first grade fucking
yeah, with
class.
fucking unicorn stickers on it, man. Exactly.
Well,
but
good for you.
Yeah,
you
man.
know, whatever it is, you know, sex is so weird. It's just such an animalistic thing that people try to turn into such a not animalistic thing. You know, they try to put so many different things on it, I guess.
Well, because we're humans. Like the animals, they don't have that.
We're supposed to be better than that.
Isn't that weird? It's the one difference.
Speaking of a disgusting sexual animal,
look
come
at
on
this
in.
bitch. Look at this bitch.
Come on in. Here we go.
Rachel.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hello.
Whatever is happening here, I like this.
That's
Hell yeah.
right. He looks like looks like he's in the Pagans or in the motorcycle gang, or he belongs.
Hell yeah.
In the fucking
Sorry.
gay man's reunion.
What were you saying about dicks?
Here, switch me mics, actually. Use this one, because I don't want that in front of your face.
You want some champagne? We don't have any glasses.
Yes, I
We
do.
forgot glasses.
Well, I
so.
have...
you want to pour it in? Pour it in.
You don't have mouth
There's
herpes,
water
do you?
in here, though.
All right, well.
I don't anymore, I don't think. I don't know.
I don't anymore, I don't think.
Have what? Wait, have
mouth
what?
herpes.
Herpes? Anymore, bitch, get the fuck out of here.
I used to have, like, cold sores really
Someone
bad.
get her a dog bowl.
You.
That's... Did you hear...
Go pour that out in the sink there.
let me gurgle.
You're going to spill it everywhere.
I'll pour it in your mouth.
Yeah.
Like
yes, do it. Ready? A little bit.
Only for your birthday.
Whatever. A little bit. He's a bartender. He knows how to do it. Trust him. There we go. There we go. Yeah. All right, that's good. Yeah, you got it.
You
Look
fucking
at that.
herpes
No,
having
I got
harlot.
herpes
That's a
from
clip.
my parents.
Clip that shit.
You got herpes from your parents?
Yes.
Is that what you said?
Yes, you probably did too. I was like, I had
What is
them
this,
when I was
White
a little
Lotus?
kid.
Fucking White Lotus porn
Yeah, I
right
had
now?
herpes when I was like 6, probably.
Lucky.
I mean, the cold sore
Can we
kind.
please,
The cold sore kind.
can we please,
Yeah.
let's give this some context. She means herpes of the mouth, okay?
Yeah, I don't
she
know the
didn't get
science.
herpes of the vagina from her
No.
parents, all right, guys?
No.
Let's not take it there.
Yeah.
But I was.
BJ's only.
Damn. You're gonna cut your mom out just like that? That's fucked up.
I know. Where's the motherly love, man? That's
We were just
fucked
talking
up,
about
bro.
women pleasing. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you have sex, right, with men, do you use toys like a womanizer or a
No,
vibrator?
I don't think I ever have in my life.
You should try it.
What?
Yeah.
You should try it.
I mean, I was with a guy for like 8 years.
Although you seem like a type of girl that would
Doesn't
insist on
need
using
it.
sex toy. No, you'd insist on a sex toy, but it'd be made out of wood or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'd be one of those balls you catch in a
Potentially.
cup.
Well, the closest I got was like
Shout out the
those-
Mexicans, they
those
love that game.
vibrating cock rings. Have you done those?
Oh, yeah,
those are
yeah.
not fun.
Well,
I got
that was the
one. I
closest
got one
got.
lost in a girl's vagina for 2 weeks one time.
I'm sure
Yeah.
your mouth herpes
Did
are
it
fine.
still
Go nuts.
vibrate?
We have a beer too if you want a beer.
No, didn't vibrate.
You want a beer?
I would rather have a beer.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
I'll get it.
But yeah, so the first time I used a cock ring, I put it on a dildo, and I probably repeat stories on here, but that's fine because we always have new listeners. Who cares?
Yeah.
So anyway, I go and I'm having sex with a dildo. It falls off inside her. It goes up in her. She goes away. She comes back 2 weeks later. We're taking a shower together, and she says, "Can you stick your fingers inside me? Something's wrong." So I go up there and I feel it, and it had expanded, and it was all disgusting. And I rip it out, and it was huge because it was like a plastic cock ring that vibrated, you know?
Oh my God.
And it expanded. And the smell, and it was
Oh
like
my
white. It was
God.
blue before, and it was white.
It was like one of those
my
T-shirts
God.
that start out as a sponge or
Yes,
whatever.
exactly. There's pills that you have as a kid, and you put them in the.
You pull it out, it's like a dinosaur.
Yeah,
You're like, what
exactly.
the fuck?
It's like a tie-dye shirt. It just comes to life.
Did she end up with like ovarian cancer or something?
I don't know. I think
We
she,
can only hope. She was a bad
Yeah.
person.
For
I don't
plastic to get that big.
She looked like Katy Perry. She was really hot.
Oh, wow.
She was really, really hot. Yeah, I can show you a picture.
The funny thing
But-
about Katy Perry is she never changed how she looked either. Like I know
No.
she like I don't
No.
like she looks the same now as she
Yeah.
did 20 years
to
ago.
me,
Yeah.
she looks like nothing. Is
Right.
it- like she has no features.
Right.
She's like, they always said that she's like the all-American girl next door.
I guess she just
You
has
know?
like a roundish face
Right.
with no like defining features. She has blue eyes, I think.
I think people
Yeah.
like her
Dark brown
tits
hair.
is mostly what they're
that
talking
makes
about.
You beat me to it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, should I say
never
it?
got
Should I
it.
not?
Okay.
Should I say it? Should
I
I
said
not?
it for you today.
Exactly.
You know, it's our 50th. We're letting it fly.
Let's talk about it, Brad.
Yeah, I like this getup over
Thanks.
here.
Yes, I tell you, he's in a motorcycle gang now.
Yeah.
A leather gang.
It's more like a fly e-bike
Does it have
gang.
anything on the back? A cut on the back? No. Okay. Nice. I like that though. What thrift store did you get that at?
L Train
Other people's
vintage.
property.
Other people's
It
clothes.
honestly
Yeah.
came out of my girlfriend's closet. But
Nice. So nice.
I think she was
Oh, happy anniversary to you and her, by the
thanks, yes, 4 years.
Congratulations.
Yep, we
That's
did that
impressive.
shit.
You have
yeah.
a degree in your relationship.
way. You went to high school
Oh
together.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
You went to
or
high school,
college.
you went to college,
You could
yeah.
get a master's.
Yep.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
The 7-year mark is where it's for me. So I've been in 2 relationships where before my wife.
Never made it to 7.
It was
Yeah.
7, and then right after 7, a few months later, we broke up. Now, meanwhile,
That's when mine was. It was
Yeah, I've
like
had
7.5.
Yeah, I've
It
had
was
sex
like-
with people in between, and always during those 14 years. Don't get me wrong, but if you can make it past that 7-year mark, make it to 8. I think there's something about that. That's my theory.
Traditionally, mine have fizzled out at 3.5.
So you
to
beat the
4.
mark.
Right.
So
you-
yeah,
you
yeah,
made
yeah.
it.
You
yeah,
made it. Yeah.
right.
That's cool.
You beat the mark.
Yeah, it definitely was like a mental block too, because me and Steph started dating right after me and another girl had broken up, and I had been with her for 3.5 years.
Oh my god.
And it was pretty.
It was right
there was no
away.
crossover. There was
That's
no
good.
crossover at all.
So she was a rebound,
But you didn't take time
wasn't.
for yourself.
Well,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did not take time for my. Well, it was kind of weird because like it wasn't my fault. Like it was completely Steph. You guys know her. She's an aggressor. You know, she'll.
if she wants something, she's gonna get it.
And that's
Yeah.
what it was. But
Yeah.
the nice thing
I
was
admire
is
that.
we did live in different cities for like the first like 4 to 5 months.
That
so that
helps.
was. I had a lot of alone time.
That's
but
boundaries
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Big time boundaries.
Anyway, we're all flawed humans, Rachel. What's your fucking problem?
Yeah. So you were 7.5 months was the longest for you. Who broke up with who?
Well, you know.
It was mutual.
No, ultimately, he left.
Did the court? Oh, the
All right,
courts
well,
got involved.
yeah,
Yeah.
the women have always left me too. So
No,
one got
he-
fake tits and fucked all my boys.
He left to
Yeah, so I
live
get
on
it.
the street for a while.
What?
You look like you would have a boyfriend
in a
that
giant
lives on the street.
mania.
Yeah.
What
So he
did you
wasn't,
do
like-
to a man that he's like, you know what? I'm better off on the street.
No, I think at the time it was like we were breaking up, and then it caused him to like lose it. You know?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like this is gonna be
Oh,
bad
well, then
either
say
way.
that from the jump. He lived
Yeah,
on the
but
street
he
because he's
did
so
do it.
sad. He was so sad from leaving.
But you don't want to
Did
rub it
do
in.
it.
Yeah. You
I
don't-
did not
yeah.
do it.
Rub it in his face. He left you. Fuck that homeless guy, bro.
I changed the locks. I had to change the
Yeah,
locks.
good. All right.
Makes sense.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Well, you look cute. I love your boots and your outfit. You're always very stylish.
Aw,
You're a very stylish
thanks.
Bushwick girl.
Yeah. What are you coming from? A shoot or
Thanks.
something?
I was at the America Comedy Institute show at Gotham Comedy Club.
Oh,
Nice.
gotcha. You're shooting the class shows?
Yes,
Hell
yes.
yeah.
Nice.
How were
was-
they
yeah.
tonight?
How was
You
it?
know, I have some favorites on that show, and it's fun to watch them like work their stuff out. But tonight there were a bunch of new people that have
Right.
never done it before,
That's what's
which
up.
I think is inspiring
It's
and
like a
discouraging.
bringer show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they take a class since their graduation
Oh,
show.
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's got to be fun. Everyone's there with
Good
their
for them.
family.
I mean, I guess
They're all like varying levels of like
Good, yeah.
autistic and about to shoot up the place.
Yeah,
But
pretty much.
they all have like the
all
8
gonna
people that
post-
still talk to
my
them
favorite
here.
thing
They're gonna
that-
post their 5-minute set online the next day.
I mean, they paid fucking
They
a
gotta
grand
pay for
for
my
it.
video. That's the whole
Yeah, but
thing.
bro,
They have
that's
to
your
pay you
first
for the
set.
video?
Well, they don't pay me. They pay the ACI.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
And then they pay you. I was gonna say, I thought they made them take the whole class, pay for the class,
and then
sell
the
tickets
videos
to
on-
their friends,
Yes.
and then offer to have you paid for. I thought that they were like had the option to buy the set from you. Because you know how some people do that or
They
whatever?
kind of do. I mean, it's
really?
like
Right.
an add-on.
And
Well-
it depends on what it is, right? Yeah.
Well, let's
Yeah.
not talk shit about your place of work. My
No,
bad.
I like it. I like it a lot.
We keep it real here on PDP.
I just
you
think
know?
that it can be
It's good and
discouraging. 'Cause
bad.
Some people are awesome and they go
Yeah.
up and you're like, they have charisma, they're funny.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
these
of
stories
course.
have been in their pocket forever.
Right.
And the thing I really like about that place is like they have old people. So
You mean my age?
Like like
Yeah.
retired
people
people.
that are
Yeah.
my age?
they
Thank
have
you.
like 70-year-olds,
Oh,
some
70.
80-year-olds,
Oh,
some
okay,
60s that like they get a divorce and then they do stand-up. And in the Bushwick scene, I don't get to see those types as much.
Right.
No, it's the same fucking material over and over. I'm autistic.
Yeah.
I go to therapy.
Literally all autistic
I'm
and
bisexual.
ADHD. And bi.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Get a personality, bro.
You're all those things, right?
Yeah, but you have a personality. She is a repeat guest, and she's a repeat for a reason because we love her.
Repeat
Give it up for Rachel Kenaston, everybody.
Oh yeah, sorry. My bad. We didn't do the whole intro.
No,
thing.
it doesn't
That's
matter.
fucked up.
Good podcasts do that.
Yeah.
They introduce them in the middle.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
What
hey,
the
what's
fuck
up?
is happening right
Yes.
Come on in, brother.
I love it.
now? What is happening
Oh,
right
here,
now?
scoot it on over.
Hold on.
I feel like
Grab that bad boy.
Here, Brad, you sit next to me because you have...
No,
Okay,
we can't fuck
actually-
with the mic system.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Sherry, I was gonna make you a birthday card, but I didn't.
Well, thanks for mentioning it and not talking. And then
She did. You
She did. I think she's ready to party. I don't think she was scared at all. I
looks
think
cool. Who is this?
This is Silver.
Silver. I like it.
he's a demon, right, from hell or something.
He's from the pit.
Yeah.
The pit. The pit, correct? Yeah. Thank you for being here. Thanks for joining us. Give it up for Silver too. Yeah,
Silver,
Silver's here.
Silver, are
Hell
you
yeah.
single, Silver?
Oh, of course, obviously.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Hold
what
on
do you?
one
Not
second.
obviously. I feel like you would throw down with those.
Oh, we're working on the mic.
Get a level here, yeah.
So I don't think it was planned this way, but I think we might as well try. What do we think? There's a potential love
I
connection?
think that we just hooked up Rachel and Silver.
Yeah, Silver.
I think that was on my mouth. You want another
You
one?
sliced it up.
Yeah.
That's
There you
the.
go.
I know you're from the pit, and you've had a very. All right.
Birthday.
First time I've kissed a man in years. Look at that. Oh, I got to kiss Silver. Hell yeah.
Lucky.
All right, so we finally got a hookup on here.
So you were sitting there the whole time?
Yeah.
It was supposed to be you. You were supposed to be like, "What the fuck? Oh my god!" But you were like, "Yeah, this guy's
I came in from the
awesome."
other room. I was like,
We should have known she works for House of Yes. We should have known that
Oh,
she sees
yeah.
motherfuckers like
That's
this.
awesome.
She's just like looking for your ball sack to be hanging out somewhere.
that must have been really hot and uncomfortable for you.
The worst part is we've had him in there since this morning. But.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
So,
hilarious.
Silver, would you consider going out with a human woman?
Well, obviously, first date. Yeah, this is it's just in a podcast room, but yeah.
Well, but outside of this podcast room, Silver, where would you take Rachel out on a date?
Yeah, where would you
Oh,
take her?
nice.
That's a good question.
One of the best places to get shit in Brooklyn.
I've only been here 10 months. Let's
could take
see.
her roller
I love
skating.
ornithology. I love ornithology.
Ornithology? Which one is that?
The jazz bar. It's in Brooklyn.
Oh, that place is fancy.
That place is dope. Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Jazz bar.
That's hot, bro.
I mean, that's the best place to date
that's
somebody.
pretty romantic. I'm
If-
not gonna lie.
If you wear that and you come, I will sponsor your guys' date to a
Wait, I
jazz
will
bar.
fucking do that.
If
for
we can
sure.
shoot that shit.
The last
Oh
time I
my
went in
God.
ornithology, I just walked in and the guy was like, "Hey," I guess you're supposed to buy tickets and stuff.
That's nice.
They're
though.
like, she's white, let her in.
I'm gonna get banned. No, that place is cool.
See,
It's
so
it's probably expensive.
she likes that. No, well, he offered.
Yeah.
So who
Have you
cares?
guys been to ornithology before?
No, I used to go to the Blue Note in It's in the West Village. The Blue Note is a classic jazz club.
I've been to the Blue
Yeah.
Note, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I didn't. And there's one on Rogers Avenue in Lefferts Gardens. I forget what it's called, but it's also a really good jazz bar.
I wouldn't take you as a jazz guy, Silver.
Oh, yeah, I like jazz. Yeah, I'm learning jazz piano, so
Oh, interesting.
I look at the
Okay.
guys who are good at it. You know, I'm not very good yet. I don't have that power yet. You know.
Yeah, I honestly feel like you have a good heart despite being from the pit. You
Yeah,
know?
you know, straight from the pit. Been here about you know, only a like a year and a half. So
Oh, on Earth.
since the
Right.
pit, yeah.
Yeah.
So they have like jazz in hell. Is this what we're?
I don't know
Yeah.
what
It
the
being like
fuck.
hell? Is that?
Well, it's
Yeah.
Boricua, Bonana, another repeat guest.
All right, we got to kick someone out.
We can share
No,
a
she's
seat.
fine. Sit over
You
there.
guys, you want to share?
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll
sit over there.
share.
Get off the phone,
Here.
bitch.
Here. You sit. I'll sit on you, unless you want.
Let's be friends.
There it is.
Look, we hooked you up. Now you got two bitches, bro.
All right. Okay, so this is Amanda. Amanda Lynn Baez, welcome back. Yeah.
Amanda. Amanda. Yeah. Yeah, just mine or yours.
Beer.
I don't know.
So good. Yay! Thank you for having me. Or thank
It's
you
our
for inviting
50th episode.
I know. I'm so excited.
50.
I'm so happy for you guys.
50.
When did you guys start? A year ago?
December last year, yeah.
Yeah.
We made like $100,000 off this already.
Oh yeah.
We're sponsored by fucking Blue
We spent it
Chew.
all on Silver's costume. Yeah.
Exactly.
This is
Hi,
this is
robot.
Silver, by the way.
Oh my
Amanda,
God.
Silver.
Hello.
Silver,
Hi,
Amanda.
Silver.
Get into it.
So the thing was Rachel and Silver were really hitting it off before Amanda got here. So now I feel like there's like a little competition.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
All right.
would-
So-
Silver, what are you gonna do for us?
Right. Well, he said
Show us your robot dick. Show us your robot dick. Show us your robot
There
dick.
is a thing around it.
What's the thing around it?
It's basically my punishment from being from the pit.
Hold on. What?
I
It's
am
your
a-
what?
I
It's
am
where
a-
he's from. It's his, you know. It's
Is
like,
it Is it
Yeah.
a dildo almost? Like you can take it on and off.
Is
if
there
you
brown
want?
No,
people at the
it's-
pit?
Is there brown
basically-
people? Oh, there are brown people.
That's a good
Keeps itself
question.
inside.
Is there
7
Asian
inches?
people at the pit?
It's basically I can't
Definitely
get in,
not.
I can't get out. You know, it's like
Oh,
you know.
all right, all
So
right. Rich, come
it's
here.
a- it's a
It's our
punishment.
50th episode. This is our producer, Rich.
Yeah,
Get in front
give
of
it
the
up
camera
for
real
Rich.
quick.
Oh
Say
my
what's
God,
up.
it's
Rich.
Rich. It's Rich.
So grateful for him. Grateful.
He
We
does
love
not
him.
want it to be exposed.
No.
He can't show.
No, I wanted
too
him. I
fucking
wanted him.
weird.
I wanted him to get in anyway and say hello. But anyway, we're talking about robot dick. Rich got
Okay,
a
so
real.
we're talking about robot dick.
Rich probably
Like we're
got
having
a.
a legible conversation.
Rich got a real black man cock. You know.
Oh shit!
Yeah, are you sure?
Just leave that man alone.
Why are you just?
Are you reading this?
All right. So Amanda asked a question. Okay. Oh, you know what, ladies and gentlemen? Let's change the subject. Amanda's been having threesomes lately. Give it up for Amanda.
Oh my God! My mom watches this.
She does not watch this.
She definitely does not. Now
We're not gonna talk about who. Don't
we
worry.
won't clip
No,
it.
don't
But
say the names.
I would never do that. But what I'm just saying is, after you broke up, you were really sad, and now you're just doing the damn thing, and I'm proud of you. Be single, live your life, have fun.
Yeah.
All
Keep doing all
holes
that,
have
man.
been
Yeah, all
touched, you
holes.
know.
Now you're gonna get ready to have sex with a robot,
The
like
metal penis.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No, yeah, no, it's so fun. I encourage everyone to do it. I feel like eventually, when you're like, when you've never done it and you're married or whatever, I'm pretty sure by like 45, you'd like open up the pit, you know. Everyone should do. We're all animals at the end of the day, you know.
We were just talking about that, Brad. and
I
I.
also think threesomes are less work for each individual.
That's a good way to look
Yeah,
at
oh,
it.
that's so true.
That's a
I mean,
good way.
You'd bring
It's a
socialism
team.
into sex.
It's a
You would.
team.
She would bring. She should
Yeah.
have a T-shirt that says that. Socialism.
honestly, I don't know.
Sorry.
It was kind of like Barry's boot camp a little bit. Like I got a little workout in, but I guess
It was more than once, or was it just one time? No, really.
I think it was like 5 times maybe.
Okay, so did it get better as it progressed? Or
Yeah,
weirder?
and more sober. Like we're like, oh, now we can like.
Oh wow, that's even weirder. A threesome sober?
I know that's
All right.
crazy.
Good for you.
Shout out to them.
I don't think they would watch this either. Maybe.
You never know. No. Oh my God.
They might now.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah, no.
No, but yeah, threesomes with two other women are actually you say with a man it's easier, you would think, right?
Yeah,
like if
yeah,
it's
yeah.
you and two girls, but with three women it's pretty task consuming.
It is. I'm like, where's your dick? Like,
Oh wait, have a dick, it's just fake. It's there. You
I
what
know,
mean?
but I'm like, you gotta go grab it, then you gotta like, I'm like,
Oh,
That's
yeah,
like
you
trying to
gotta
solve
put it
3
on.
Rubik's cubes at once. Fuck that shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's always awkward when I first just started using a strap-on. It is awkward, especially I'm a teenager. It's awkward. I'm kissing the girl and like, let me get out and put on this. But now I own it. You know, I'm like getting my dick and like I'll laugh about it and make a joke about it because it's awkward, bro. Imagine you're hot and heavy. And you gotta get up and put something external on and break the moment. Turn the light on, it's all bright. You're fucking putting
I mean,
on.
Silver fucking wears a boombox as a fucking
Yeah.
heart palpitator.
Yeah.
So.
Wait, so Silver is a musical artist. Can you give us 10 seconds of your music real quick? Can we
10
hear
seconds.
something?
Let's see.
All right, 20, whatever. No, 20's too
wait,
long.
Silver, have you had a threesome before?
Wait, hold on, listen.
I've never had a threesome before.
I
no.
want to hear his music.
Well,
1
that-
second.
That's literally just a metronome, you know. You know, it's just all it is.
That's all your music
Oh,
is?
let it rock, let it rock, let it rock.
It turns on by accident sometimes.
it
You, know?
going.
You want to keep hearing it? Okay, this is a drum.
Sounds like a psychiatrist ticker.
Yeah.
All right, so start rapping. Is that what you
I guess
do?
I could. What?
Do you rap? What do you do?
Oh, you know,
Because
insufferable.
that ain't music, bro. I don't know what the fuck that is,
think
but
I
that
have a
ain't.
crush.
What are you doing?
Insufferable multi-hyphenate.
Multi-hyphenate?
Yeah.
Do you sing?
Yes.
Sing.
No.
Okay.
I am not a pull-string doll.
I was trying to promote and help him out, bro, you know?
I know.
I was trying to help you out and let the people see your skills, man, you know? But he probably just feel awkward because I keep talking shit to him. So
He
he
gets
probably
a
does
cu-
feel
a little-
sensitive, and I apologize.
I'm a sensitive man.
He doesn't want to show off in front of the hoes. You know?
Yeah, you know.
Oh,
I'm
I
a
know
new
offense.
hoe. I'm a newly hoe.
you are a new hoe.
Rachel's an old.
No, I'm not. I'm just.
I'm the oldest hoe.
I'm just
I'm
old.
old.
I'm not a hoe anymore.
Aw.
Me either. We're reformed.
Yeah.
We're reformed.
It's antidepressant.
Have you had sex at all ever, Silver?
I have never had sex because I have been locked in the deep for decades and eons and
Right.
many years.
Sounds like marriage. Rap, rap.
And that does sound like that. Locked in the deep.
It does sound like that.
Locked
In the
deep.
down deep.
It looks like you're fucking giving that microphone a fucking blowjob every
Is that
time you
what
talk.
you're doing it?
That's gonna.
It's in the way, right?
It's
Looks
so
like-
pointy.
You
For
fucking got
sure.
school shooter vibes at the fucking camera. Anyway.
Thank God.
Well, this has been something.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
We're having fun.
And we
You guys
appreciate.
rapping already?
Yeah, I mean,
Fuck
I don't know.
I'm happy.
Wait, what?
No, I'm happy for you guys.
You're gonna rap.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna rap.
Amanda
Let's
said
rap.
she wanted to
Oh,
rap.
Let's
rapping.
rap. Turn it back on. Let's go.
Oh, I thought you meant like wrap up the episode. I was
I
like,
said wrap up the
Oh, I
episode.
thought you meant rap.
Now everyone wants me to rap. Okay.
Rap.
yeah.
Okay, ready?
Go, Amanda.
Give me a word.
All right. Threesome. Done. One.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Richard, you want threesome? Cause I'ma give you something that's not a threesome. Oh yeah? You want a threesome? Well, I'm going to kill myself.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
What rhymes with
1,
threesome?
1, 2.
Threesome.
Give me
Threesome.
some.
Give me
Threesome.
some. Give me some.
Come on.
Get it done. Make me run. Make
I'm
me
the
come.
worst brown
Threesome.
person. I'm the worst brown person to rap. I don't do that.
Are you technically brown?
Yeah, Puerto Ricans are pretty brown.
I thought you were Dutch.
Oh.
You are a pretty hot
Colonialism
Puerto
is
Rican.
everywhere.
Oh my God! I think all Puerto Ricans are pretty hot.
That's not true.
Okay, I'm being biased. Yeah.
I'm gonna
No.
leave that one alone.
I like how you tried to have like a musical improv break and no one supported you. I tried.
No, I know it was
tried.
hard. Threesome is not a good word.
Yeah,
I thought threesome, come, run, bun, son.
Threesome.
None of those rhyme though.
You make them rhyme.
I just thought of my threesome and I got lost.
Right, you were in the moment just
Right.
thinking of, you know, swinging dick
Mm-hmm.
around.
You got to disassociate.
I thought you'd say
from
like
your own personal
IRS or
experiences.
something, and it would be a lot easier.
IRS?
Yeah.
The IRS?
You have a rap about the IRS, Ready?
Yeah, I'd love to. On the next episode, I'm just kidding.
Cliffhanger with another club banger.
Did y'all do your taxes yet?
No.
No.
No, I don't do my taxes.
Really?
Smart.
You have an
Yeah.
accountant?
No, the IRS is gonna come for me, I think.
Okay.
Oh shit.
They will audit you.
I don't know. Trump just fired all of them.
Yeah, I
Trump
might.
fired like
the
so
world's
many people in the
ending.
IRS.
Nah,
think they can do anything.
one thing you can't get away from is paying your taxes.
Silver,
But
do you have
if
any
you're poor-
dependents?
I'm a convicted felon, so
Me too. It's like I'm getting
What'd you do?
expunged.
I killed a lot of people decades ago. So
All right.
In this world or a parallel universe?
a parallel universe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
How did it
You
go
can't-
down?
that's not your fault then,
Yeah,
you
what
know?
happened? What happened?
It was a there was a lot of fire.
We're all so interested.
There was a lot of fire and ash and
Right.
blood falling from the sky.
Classic pit shit.
Yeah, it was.
You know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What did you?
Classic pitch. Yeah, that's what we used to say. Yeah.
Totally. What did you kill him with?
Oh, various methods.
and ash.
Usually, the fire and ash was really the main thing.
Imagine dying of ashes.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was
Just like drowning.
Yeah, but there were so much people that were on fire that we
Right.
had plenty of ash to just dump on people.
So how did
And
you
not
kill
suffocate
them? Oh, you killed them because you dumped fire on
Is
them.
the pit
Right.
in Austria?
No,
I'm
the pit is in total darkness.
All right.
It is near the yeah.
End of the
Basically,
earth.
it's yeah.
Well, it seems nice.
Yeah.
It seems like a place.
We're all
I'd
from
visit.
somewhere, you know?
Do they have a all-inclusive resort there? I could go
Yes.
and visit?
Well, no. You have to be banished there. I was just the keeper of the pit, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That was my job.
Well, we talk so much about your past. I'm more interested in your future, where you're
Yeah.
headed,
Yeah. I'm here to rock.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah. How your guys' future's looking? Pretty decent over there?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
Hey, you're. Listen, the future is bright. Okay. You
Are
understand?
you sure?
I'm 100% sure.
The future.
Trust me when I tell you, I'm 100% sure the future is bright.
I have
Okay.
seen into the crystal ball, and the future of humanity is not very bright.
Well,
People like him are taking over. Do you see this? I think my boss is AI.
and then
like,
people
I'm not
like
even
me and my
kidding.
dad
Oh,
will
very
just
well
shoot
could
people
be,
like
yeah.
him. I'm just kidding.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Exactly.
I'm
Yeah.
not kidding.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
then you're the one who,
Yeah,
correlates
exactly.
between
There are
both.
companies
Yeah,
that work on that
I'm
model.
like Mercury.
Negotiator,
Yeah,
one would
yeah.
say.
That work on that model
Negotiator,
of
yes.
having
Fucking-
anyway, middlemen that are just prompts, more or less,
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
But let's just have a moment of gratitude for a second.
Yeah.
Most of us are all human.
This was once my goal, and now I'm beyond it. All right, and so are you, and so are you, and so are all of us. Okay, in the next 5 years, you have no idea where we're going to be or what we're
Yeah.
going to be doing. Any one of us.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
fuck around and find out.
Can't.
Uncle Sheri, listen to Uncle Sheri. All right, listen to Uncle.
I
over
might
here.
be knocked up by an Australian DJ. That's like a good.
Yeah,
little-
I
That's
totally,
a goal for you. What are you talking
I
about?
think it is a goal. Yeah.
I 100% like.
That's not a
percent.
circumstance. That's like what you're shooting for.
I support that, and I will buy that baby his first pair of Jordans.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
will.
that's
love
the
it.
move. Yeah,
I will.
very nice of you,
Yeah, I will.
yeah.
I'll buy him the Yeezys.
Exactly. The Nazi sweatshirt and a baby onesie.
stop, please.
It's a joke.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, we got to get out of here.
Yeah, that's
Rich
50
is done.
episodes. Thank you guys for joining us. Appreciate y'all. And thank you guys for listening. I know this one was crazy, but we
Comment.
appreciate you guys
Listen,
hanging out with us so
subscribe.
much.
Did she say condoms?
Comment.
comment.
Condoms. Condoms on the cheek.
All right, let me clean up.
You are my bitch.